few months back, I gave the advice to some people that if they were interested and available, there was a special deal on St. Lucian citizenship. We were able to get a special deal for them. And then, unfortunately, they got a ton of demand, and that particular deal went away. They went back to normal prices. Well, today I'm bringing you some news about a lot of prices going up in the space, and I think it means that if anyone is interested, they should take action right away. So let's dive in and talk about that. Before we do, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the all notification bell. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Michael from Offshore Citizen. We're some of the foremost international tax and relocation specialists. And if you're interested in relocating to another country, getting a plan B, paying the lowest legal amount of tax possible, setting up companies and bank accounts and things like this around the world, please reach out to us. You can book a call with me, calendly.com/Michael-Rosmer. There's a link in the description below, or send a message through offshorecitizen.net. And with that in mind, let's go forward. Okay, so we've talked before about how over the last while, St. Kitts first, doubled basically their citizenship by investment donation amounts. It had been 125,000, down from 150, and then they went and they put it up to 250. And there was talk about, are prices going to go up in other places? I mentioned, as I said, take advantage of the St. Lucia one. Well, we've just got an announcement that 4 of the countries, Dominica, Antigua, Grenada, and St. Kitts, have come together to have a common agreement to set the price floor at $200,000 as the minimum that they will charge. This is supposedly in wake of a lot of EU pressure and other things like that. And that is going to take place, I believe it's June 30th. So effective June 30th, those prices are going to go into place. So we'll see what they actually do in practice, but this is kind of the price floor they've agreed to. At the moment, St. Lucia has not agreed to the same thing. We'll see. I would expect them to come around in one regard or another. What this means for you is if you're interested in getting second citizenship, you should contact us right away. So you can send a message through offshorecitizen.net. It does take time to put together your paperwork and submit things, etc. And so you'd want to take advantage of that very, very quickly before you run into some, well, basically the price doubles. And I actually had a good friend who I'd suggested that he take advantage of it back, whatever it was, several months ago. And he was worried about the opportunity cost. And I was like, well, the price could double. So, you end up in a situation, sure enough, that has happened. So it's kind of disappointing. People, who are broad advocates of capitalism would suggest that, competition should drive prices down. And here they're deliberately exactly doing the opposite, doing this sort of collusion thing. And of course, we don't know exactly to what extent that's responsible, or the responsibility, or coming from pressure from countries like the EU. I really don't know how it makes any sense whatsoever that suddenly it's, any better for the EU that it's more expensive. I don't think the price really has much to do with the fact that you're turning around and selling citizenship. I think it's kind of just interfering with somebody else's sovereign values, but they have a lot of pressure that they can apply because of the fact that these countries all have Schengen access. And so if they revoke Schengen access, well, it's not going to be so good for the people who have citizenships in those countries. So anyway, we will keep you up to date about the changes, but please, if you are going to do it quickly before that time. Costing you double is substantially more, and so feel free to reach out. Happy to help you, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next video.